So here is the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Quick look around the box. Just your usual information on the bottom. Let's grab the little tabby. And another tabby. So in the top, got this little envelope with paperwork, Type-C to Type-C cable, and that appears to be it. We don't even get a SIM ejection tool anymore, it seems. And here is the phone. Ready for this? There we go. First time powering up. Hopefully the battery's not dead. There it goes. Took a little while. So quick look around. This is going to be for your 5G bands, S Pen, speaker, Type-C port, 3.2. You got microphone, your SIM tray, your side button / power button, volume rocker, a couple more microphones on the top. It's actually a very nice display, very anti-reflective. You can kind of see the light there, and it's not obnoxiously, white out the display. So you got the jade green. I don't know that that's very green. Looks very silver to me. Let's take this little sticker off.
To turn on accessibility mode, continue holding the screen with 2 fingers until you hear a beep.
And it's already talking to us. All right, so here is the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Let's walk through setting it up real quick. So very first thing, you're going to be greeted with a couple of things you have to agree with. We're going to agree with anything required, skip the optionals. I always like to set it up manual. You add the Wi-Fi. While setting up the Wi-Fi, I always like to turn off the random. This is the home Wi-Fi, so I don't need it to randomly change the MAC address every time for privacy. Public, sure, do that for security reasons there. I did not put the SIM card in. We're going to set that up later. Not going to copy any apps over. This is an interesting thing that I haven't seen before. Set up your region for Utah State specifically or other states, and we're all done. This is first look at the home screen. You can see all the widgets and apps that are pre-installed. There are no other pages there, so that's a good thing. Everything's neatly organized. So very little bloat that I probably wouldn't use other than these few things here I'll end up removing. And a few of these, like meat, I don't use. Otherwise, not too bad to start with. Now you can actually change this, sort alphabetical, and it brings it back to a vertical drawer. Very nice to see. You can see that it automatically put the navigation buttons here. So to change that, there's one annoyance that you'll see. It defaults to this. You can't just swipe down from the middle of the screen. You have to go to the very corner. Or if you swipe down, scroll over, and you get your control panel. Navigation, that's going to be right there. These are swipe gestures that we've gotten used to over the years. You can also see under display, it defaults to 1080. If you'd like, you can bump that up. Screen mode, your eye comfort. There's your 120 set to default. Screen lockout, I like to bump that up. It's interesting. It's got some topics there that you might commonly search for, I guess. So let's just click on the very first thing, just so we can see what the browser's performance is like. That's pretty good. So let's take a look at this case that we got with Samsung. There we go. So there's the case that we got. Comes with thick paperwork if you want to read it. But this actually feels very nice. And sliding that in there. Just a little bit of a lip here still for the camera bump. Feels somewhat slick, not very grippy. Same on the sides. You can see it slides around a little bit on the mat. All right, so I just grabbed a couple of others that were delivered a few days before the phone arrived. These are also official Samsung ones. Also silicone, just like this one is, just different colorways. So let's slide that out of the way. So this one is more of a red-orange kind of color. All right, so the easiest way I've found to get these off, just push on the camera bump, pull it out. There's what that looks like. Cutouts look like they line up pretty well. You can still get to the S Pen just fine, your charging port just fine. Same texture as the other one. Very slick. And power button works just fine. This one's kind of like a baby powder blue. Actually, might be my favorite of these three. Down with that. Slide that in there. Buttons work just fine. Cutouts line up. That's what they look like. Right there. Let me know down in the comments which one you like better. All right, let's move on to this. Knocking boxes over behind the camera here. And here is the last one. It's got clear sides. Feels even slicker than the other. Let's take this little garbage sticker off here. But the difference is this one has, of course I won't be able to get it. There it goes. It slides out to a little hand grip. And it's actually a pretty nice texture on the inside. So I don't think that'll easily slide off your fingers. Let's pop this one off. There goes the phone. Drop test. All right, so we're moving into this case. Nice snap, crackle, pop. Whole bottom is opened up, so you have access to your SIM tray as well now. Got a cutout for the S Pen. Buttons work just fine. Nice openings for the mics on the top, which I didn't really look at, but yeah, they have them the same on the others. This may be my second favorite as far as usability. I think that's a nice feature, but it's not as easy to get to. You have to go up here in the corner and push that down to get to it. You can't just grab it from the sides. At least I can't yet. Maybe after it breaks in a little bit, you'll be able to. It is weird seeing the clear sides on this, but it protects it. And definitely a little harder to pop this one out than the others have been. So we'll get that in a little bit. Let me clean up the mess here. I'll get some apps installed and we'll be back.